it's opening morning. No, just kidding, it's not. We're up here doing a little quick scouting trip. We hiked in last night. Came in about 3 miles. And a lot of elevation up. But we have this amazing vantage point that we're looking over. And in front of me, I'm counting like 7 or 8 basins that we're gonna glass into. We're just gonna sit here all morning and see what we can pick up out here in these basins moving around. Just hit glass o'clock in the morning, so we're gonna be sitting here pretty much all day. And we have an amazing lunch planned. Pretty stoked about that.
Ribeyes, baby.
Packed them all the way up here with a frying pan. You'll see that in a little bit.
So, you know how you have like insecurities growing up?
Yeah.
Sometimes the stupidest stuff. My nose. I always hated my nose growing up. And, I got a pretty fine woman though, so it turned out not too bad, but it turns out it's God's gift to me, because when I'm glassing like this, I can just keep my hands in my pockets, and then when I need to turn it with that bad boy. Pretty convenient, honestly.
Pretty great for cold weather when your hands want to stay warm.
Exactly. Alright, so if you're that guy that always forgets your chapstick, like me, there's a hygienic way to share your buddy's chapstick without doing I take the cap like this, and I just squeeze a little bit out, put the cap on the edge, and go, see that on there? Then you don't have to put your mouth on his chapstick. Just wipe that off. Good to go. I mean, that's good, right?
It's hard to tell from this distance, but there's a little buck right there in the middle. Well, no, let me rephrase that. It's hard to tell from this distance, but that buck right there in the middle is an absolute giant. But he's probably 1.5 miles away. Yeah, he's chewing on a bush right now. That is a giant blacktail. Oh yeah, you get a little bit of a glimpse of his antlers as he's walking. Oh, that's a cow patty. I just noticed that. Must be some free range cattle up here. Well, so far it's been a pretty unproductive trip. Got to see some cool new country, but I've only turned up 4 deer. One of them was a giant buck, granted, but not enough to substantiate committing to coming to this area for a full hunt. So we're looking at a new basin right now that looks pretty good. It's a north face. There's still snow on the ground, actually. So we'll sit here for a little bit, go grab some lunch, probably glass this evening, and see what we turn up.
Oh, yeah, it's there.
Well, we haven't seen a lot of critters, which is really unfortunate, but Clayton was a stud and packed ribeyes in. So we're making ribeyes for lunch. We've seen a really good buck. It's kind of the highlight of the trip so far. Other than that, it's just been a few does. I mean, couldn't get good footage because he's almost 2 miles away. But this buck was enormous, stupid big. So that's something to keep in our back pocket. But we're trying to find bears. So we're going to go check out another spot a few miles from here tonight, pack up our tent here and head out to another spot and see if we can find some animals. Lower your frame a little. There you go. Let me see how she. Looks like a pig.
Yeah, it does. Are they still eating?
He's just kind of sniffing around. Just saying. There he goes. What are you gonna eat? He doesn't even care about us.
Dude, I need to get the spotter. Well, on the way up to our first spot, we passed a good amount of bear signs, so we left that first spot, came back down to this spot. It's a little lower in elevation, and sure enough, follow the sign, see the animals. We just bumped a nice little bear just over here gorging on some berries in this old burn. So it's cool to see the first bear of the trip. We're gonna go kind of follow the sign again, set up, do a little more calling, see if anything else pops up in the area. So we'll see what happens.
Sometimes we go and run around places and blow the fawn in distress call to look for bears. We're just trying to sample. We've got a bear hunt coming up with our subscriber, Nate. And so we're doing that in this place. We're driving out of our scouting area, and we're just like, let's check these logging roads real quick. Just blow us up call, see if any bears come out of the woods. Well, no bears have come out yet, but we almost got stampeded by a couple does. You'll see right here in the video, it's so funny. These does were having none of it.